In the days and months following the quake in Haiti, tens of millions of dollars of donations poured into various agencies. But now, 2 years later, many are still wondering where all of that money went. Yesterday, I traveled with U.S. Senator Marco Rubio to the struggling nation in search of that answer, and together with his wife, who wanted to learn firsthand about human trafficking. For Senator Marco Rubio, in meeting after meeting after meeting, from the Haitian Prime Minister to President Martelly, his focus was on U.S. taxpayer money flowing into the Caribbean country.
The United States and the USAID program, for example, spends a lot of money in this country, billions of taxpayer dollars. We want to make sure they're being spent well and being spent wisely in a way that's beneficial to our national interests and also to our neighbors here in Haiti.
From his car window, Rubio saw how Haiti is still recovering and rebuilding 2 years after the quake.
The way to really transform this country, in my analysis, the only way to transform this place and really help it move forward is to attract investment here. There are people who want to invest. The Haitian government needs to do whatever it can to sort of reel those investors in and land them.
According to the U.S. Embassy, investment is happening in Haiti. The Marriott Corporation is planning a new hotel in downtown Port-au-Prince. A Korean company will soon open a new $78 million industrial park in northern Haiti that could produce 20,000 jobs. And near the park, a new power plant will go up for residents and businesses to have electricity.
I think the most important thing is that we not lose focus on Haiti, that it doesn't fall off the map in terms of being a priority, but that in fact we continue to focus on the real opportunities that we have here to work with the Haitian people to build a future where in a few years Haiti can go from being a recipient of aid to hopefully one day being a donor.
For Jeanette Rubio, it was the children of Haiti, the country's future, that left her feeling overwhelmed, especially these children recovering from working as slaves or rest-of-ex.
I think there's hope for them. I think that you have an organization there that's wanting to make a difference and do everything they can to help these children, and just the idea of being able to be a part of that and seeing that was very overwhelming for me.
And overwhelming for anyone who knows about the rest-of-ex system in Haiti. By the way, after doing research, hours of research on this, learned that there are no laws on the books in Haiti specifically that say you cannot buy, sell, or trade children or any human being as property.
Awful.
So police cannot crack down on something that they cannot enforce.
And this interest by the senator really was spurred by his wife.
Yeah, his wife was watching a movie called Human Trafficking that came out in 2005, and so the couple thought, this is something we need to look into. And as they began to dig deeper into the issue, they found out that not only is it a world problem, it's a problem that's happening right in our own backyard.
And Haiti's one of the worst places.
One of the worst places in the top 3, and South Florida in the top 3 as well, as a capital for human trafficking.
All right, we'll be on it. So glad you got to go.